Coronavirus. The
Coronavirus outbreak.
coronavirus is
COVID-19.
First coronavirus vaccine.
Coronavirus infections.
Coronavirus hits new records.
Coronavirus has
After more than a year of coronavirus in our lives, we have finally found a way out of it. The only thing that can stop this madness and finally put it to an end. At least 3 vaccines have effectively worked. AstraZeneca reports that its vaccine has showed off 62% efficiency, though when we look at half of the volunteers, it seems to be around 90%. The Pfizer vaccine has been accepted to continue supplying the population of the UK and has seemed to have an efficiency of at least 95%. And the BioNTech vaccine is the same as Pfizer, as BioNTech sold its vaccines to Pfizer. The world has been watching with alarm since the UK identified a new variant of the coronavirus on December the 14th, which has led to a surge in infections across the southeast of the country. Since then, 2 new strains of the virus has been identified in South Africa and Nigeria, with cases of all 3 cropping up at least in 13 countries so far. Many countries have managed to lock down all flights coming in and out of the UK and have imposed strict quarantine periods for people exiting or entering the country. But is it really surprising that the virus has managed to mutate? The simple answer is no. See, the problem is that the longer we leave the virus in the population, the more chances it has of mutating. This virus is not as bad as we have heard. The only difference between the strain and the original is that the strain is about 60 to 70% more infective and can collapse your entire immune system. I know, I told you it wasn't a big deal, but if we're being honest, there isn't a much big difference. The good thing about this is that all the vaccines still work on this specific strain. So technically, if you think about it, it's not that big of a problem. Now let's have a look at how the BioNTech vaccines work. This design was chosen for a pandemic vaccine years ago because it was easy to alter. The vaccine is a genetic sequence of the virus. It doesn't even need the virus itself. To understand the structure of the vaccine, we first have to look at the virus itself. This is a photo of how the virus looks. The S protein is a highly glycosylated and large type of transmembrane fusion protein that is made up of around 1,160 to 1,400 amino acids, depending upon the type of virus itself, which basically means that the S protein is a protein that is found at the surface of the virus. This plays a crucial role at penetrating its host cell and infecting. So back at the vaccine, the BioNTech vaccine uses a little piece of genetic material of coding from the S protein. Messenger RNA, like DNA, is a single strand of genetic code that cells can read to use to make protein in the body. In this case, your immune system sees it and instructs your cells to make a particular piece, which then prepares the system to attack if the virus occurs. So, the vaccine is a part of the genetics of the virus that make your body create its own barrier against the virus, preparing your body to attack when the actual infection occurs. Yeah, that definitely sounds better. So what is the problem? Why is it taking so long and being such a fuss? Well, first of all, the vaccine is a 2-shot vaccine, meaning that one person will have to take 2 shots in order to actually be effective. This is because multiple doses of a vaccine gives your body the exact replica of the protein to produce the antibodies and creates more memory cells, since memory cells don't last as long as we want them to. The second problem is that the vaccine has to be stored in lower temperatures than Antarctica. The Pfizer vaccine needs to be stored in -70 degrees Celsius. Ireland has ordered 9 refrigerators, but that won't be enough, as we would need much more than 9 vaccine points in all of Ireland. The vaccine is made in big batches and cannot be separated, meaning that there will be a shortage in some places and there will be too much in others. And except all that, we can't forget the fact that there's many side effects. A 59-year-old with high blood pressure and osteoporosis had body aches and fatigue after each injections. The side effects after the second dose includes fatigues, muscle pains, joint pains, headaches, just pain in general, and redness at the injection site. And the Pfizer vaccines are said to have worse side effects than the flu shots. But in conclusion, the vaccine is going to save many lives and may officially end this pandemic once and for all. There are low chances that it might not be effective, but we have to take the chance in order to get back to our normal lives. It is important for us to get vaccinated if we get the chance, as it is not going to only save our lives, but our surrounding loved ones, friends, and family. It is much better to get the vaccinations and suffer with 1 or 2 mild problems than get the viral and be shown our death right in front of our eyes. Of course, we might not receive it until late 2021. Right now, we have to focus on those who are most in danger due to corona, such as older people and frontline workers. Slowly but surely, we will all return to how we were if we work together and in unity. So please use hand sanitizer, but not a lot, since the bacteria will recolonize faster in cleaner surfaces. But that's a topic for a different video. And wear masks in public. If you have any specific topics you want to know about or want me to discuss about, you can let me know in the comments. Check out my other videos on the channel and don't forget to subscribe for more. Happy New Year!